Have you ever wondered how healthcare decisions are made? What guides the choice of one treatment over another? These questions lead us to the heart of health economics and outcomes research, or HEOR. It's a field that weighs the economic, clinical, and humanistic outcomes of healthcare interventions. Now let's break that down. Economic outcomes refer to the cost-effectiveness of treatments, while clinical outcomes relate to their safety and efficacy. Humanistic outcomes, on the other hand, focus on the impact of these treatments on the patient's quality of life. In essence, HEOR is like a compass guiding the healthcare industry. It helps researchers, healthcare providers, and decision-makers navigate the complex terrain of healthcare decisions. By analyzing the economic and clinical value of healthcare interventions, it ensures that decisions are not just effective, but also cost-efficient and patient-centered. HEOR plays a pivotal role in shaping healthcare decisions by providing evidence-based insights into the cost-effectiveness and clinical outcomes of healthcare interventions. Scene script. HEOR starts with evidence generation, but what does this process entail? Evidence generation in health economics and outcomes research is an intricate, meticulous process. It involves conducting comprehensive studies and analyses to extract meaningful information on the cost-effectiveness, safety, and clinical outcomes of healthcare interventions. The primary goal is to generate robust, reliable evidence that can stand the test of rigorous scrutiny. This evidence then serves as the cornerstone for the development, promotion, and use of healthcare products. It's the bedrock upon which healthcare decisions are made and policies are formed. So, how do HEOR researchers gather this evidence? The process begins with a detailed assessment of various healthcare interventions. This could be anything from a new pharmaceutical drug to an innovative medical device or a novel treatment methodology. The researchers then conduct cost-effectiveness analyses where they painstakingly evaluate the economic implications of these interventions against their clinical outcomes. This helps determine if an intervention provides value for money, which is an essential consideration in healthcare where resources are often limited. Safety is another vital aspect that researchers delve into. They use a variety of methods to assess the potential risks and adverse effects of an intervention, ensuring that patient safety is never compromised. But that's not all. The clinical outcomes of the interventions are also studied. Researchers evaluate the effectiveness of an intervention in achieving its intended results. They gather data on patient recovery rates, survival rates, or any other relevant clinical metric. The evidence generated through these processes is then utilized to support the development of new healthcare products. It helps informing the value proposition of these products, demonstrating their efficacy, safety, and cost-effectiveness. This evidence is also instrumental in promoting these products to healthcare providers, payers, and patients, showcasing their value and benefits. In essence, evidence generation in HEOR is a comprehensive process that requires a meticulous approach. It's not just about crunching numbers or conducting experiments. It's about understanding the true value of healthcare interventions and conveying this information in a meaningful, actionable manner. The evidence generated by HEOR plays a crucial role in informing healthcare decisions. This evidence is not just data. It's a powerful tool that shapes the future of healthcare, influencing decisions, policies, and ultimately patient outcomes. Once the evidence is generated, HEOR helps define the value proposition of a healthcare product or service. But what does that mean exactly? A value proposition is essentially the comprehensive evaluation of a product's efficacy, or its ability to produce a desired or intended result. In the context of healthcare, this refers to how effective a particular treatment or intervention is in improving patient outcomes. This could be anything from reducing symptoms, slowing the progression of a disease, or even curing an illness altogether. But a product's efficacy is only one piece of the puzzle. HEOR also considers the impact of a healthcare product or service on a patient's quality of life. This involves assessing the potential benefits and risks, as well as the patient's subjective experience. For example, a treatment may be highly effective in managing a condition, but if it significantly reduces a patient's quality of life due to side effects or other factors, its overall value may be compromised. The third key area that HEOR examines is cost-effectiveness. This is not just about the price of the product or service, but the economic implications of its use. For instance, a more expensive treatment may ultimately be more cost-effective if it reduces the need for hospitalizations, or if it enables a patient to return to work more quickly. These three elements, efficacy, impact on quality of life, and cost-effectiveness, are all integral to understanding the value of a specific healthcare intervention. This information is crucial for decision-makers, be they healthcare providers determining the best course of treatment, or payers deciding whether to reimburse for a particular product or service. And this is where the magic of HEOR really comes into play. By providing a clear and comprehensive picture of a product's value proposition, it allows these decision-makers to make informed choices that are best suited to their specific needs and circumstances. By defining the value proposition, HEOR facilitates informed decision-making in healthcare. HEOR doesn't stop at defining the value proposition, it also supports market access strategies and regulatory affairs. Market access is a critical component in the healthcare industry. It's about more than just getting a product on the market. It's about ensuring that healthcare products, whether they're pharmaceuticals, medical devices, or services, are not only available but also affordable and accessible to patients. This is where health economics and outcomes research comes into play. HEOR data can be utilized to demonstrate the economic and clinical benefits of a product to healthcare payers. These payers, which can be insurance companies, government agencies, or health systems, play a significant role in determining what treatments are reimbursed and therefore accessible to patients. By providing evidence of a product's cost-effectiveness and its impact on patient outcomes, HEOR helps to justify investment in a particular treatment, ensuring it reaches those who need it most. But HEOR's role doesn't end at market access. It also plays a pivotal part in regulatory affairs. Regulatory bodies like the Food and Drug Administration in the United States or the European Medicines Agency require robust evidence of a product's safety and effectiveness before they approve it for use. HEOR studies are instrumental in providing this evidence. By analysing real-world data and conducting thorough cost-effectiveness analysis, HEOR researchers can demonstrate a product's value in terms that regulatory agencies understand and appreciate. This not only helps in getting a product approved, but also in maintaining its place in the market amidst changing regulations and evolving patient needs. It's clear that HEOR's role extends far beyond research. It's a bridge that connects the world of medical innovation with the practicalities of healthcare delivery. It ensures that the treatments we develop are not only effective and safe, but also economically viable and accessible to those who need them. In a world where healthcare resources are finite and the demand for effective treatments is high, HEOR is more than just a set of research methods. It's a tool for justice, ensuring that beneficial healthcare products reach the patients who need them. HEOR plays a vital role in ensuring that beneficial healthcare products reach the patients who need them. Finally, HEOR research influences health policy decisions. By analysing the economic and clinical outcomes of healthcare interventions, HEOR provides a solid foundation of evidence for policymakers. But how exactly does this work? Let's imagine a new drug is developed. It's effective, but it's also expensive. Policymakers, those who decide which treatments should be included in public health programs or covered by insurance, need to know if this drug is worth the investment. That's where HEOR comes in. HEOR researchers will conduct a cost-effectiveness analysis. They'll compare the drug's price and efficacy with those of existing treatments. They'll also consider the drug's impact on the patient's quality of life and possibly even its wider societal benefits. This comprehensive evaluation helps to paint a picture of the drug's true value. But the influence of HEOR doesn't stop there. It also guides resource allocation decisions. Every healthcare system has limited resources, and policymakers have to make tough decisions about how to use them. Should they invest in new, potentially life-saving drugs? Or should they fund preventative measures, public health campaigns, or the expansion of primary care services? HEOR research helps to answer these questions by providing data on the cost-effectiveness and benefits of various healthcare interventions. It provides a clear, evidence-based perspective on the potential return on investment for different healthcare strategies. It's not just about the money, though. HEOR also looks at the humanistic outcomes. What's the impact on the patient's quality of life? How does a particular intervention affect a patient's ability to work, to engage in social activities, or to live independently? These are all important considerations that can influence policy decisions. By generating robust, reliable data, HEOR research provides policymakers with the tools they need to make informed decisions. It helps them to understand the true value of healthcare interventions, not just in terms of their cost, but also their impact on patient outcomes and wider society. By influencing health policy, HEOR plays a critical role in shaping the future of healthcare. So, what is the role and importance of HEOR in healthcare? This question leads us to the heart of our discussion. Health economics and outcomes research, or HEOR, is a significant player in the healthcare industry. It's the detective that uncovers the cost-effectiveness, safety, and clinical outcomes of medical interventions. It's the storyteller that defines the value proposition of a healthcare product or service, painting a clear picture of its efficacy, impact on patients' quality of life, and cost-effectiveness. It's the strategist that leverages data to support market access strategies, ensuring that healthcare products are not only reimbursed, but accessible. It's the advisor that guides regulatory affairs, demonstrating product safety and effectiveness. And it's the influencer shaping health policy decisions with data-driven insights. In essence, health economics and outcomes. Research in medical affairs is a critical aspect of the healthcare industry that focuses on assessing the economic and clinical value of healthcare interventions, ultimately influencing decision-making, market access, and healthcare policy.